be on my phone, no discussions. Shorty, why you let me alone without nothing? I don't know I'm nothing. They ain't show me love then. Running to them bands, I was up to something.
Now you see the banger intro in the beginning of the video. Make sure y'all go to my boy Icy Edits. Tell him Sneak sent you and he might throw you a discount, bro. And let's get into this banger video, man. Let's go. What's good, YouTube? It's your boy Sneak DF, man, and I'm back with another video. Now today's video, man, I will be teaching you how to use Topaz Labs. Now I have gotten comments on, I asked on Twitter which I want to see next. People say, you know, header tutorials, you know, all type of tutorials that y'all want to see, and I'm going to give it to y'all. So yeah, man, y'all just have to wait, man. I'm going to be, like I said, I'm going to be uploading every single day. So yeah, tomorrow video we'll be doing showing y'all magic bullet look, so y'all will stay tuned. And after that, we're going to be doing a gaming setup, aka design setup tour. So yeah, man, y'all just gotta stay tuned for that, man. But today we're gonna be working on how to use Topaz Labs. So make sure you got an image that you want to work with first, and make sure that you got a transparent background. Because, you know, sometimes what I do is when I add my Topaz Lab settings, you know, I add some type of layers to it. So make sure you have that. And then what you're gonna want to do to get Topaz Labs, you either can crack it or you can buy it. Me, Sneak did not buy it. I'm just gonna be completely honest. I had got the crack version, and yeah, man. So when I got the crack version, all you gotta do is when you get it, go to filters and then go to Topaz Labs. And then it gave me all of these, but I only use adjust. So yeah, man, once you do that, the best ones, you know, you can go through all of these, you know, look at them and see all of the ones that they have. But me particular, I go to Vibrant Collection and go to Crisp, because that is my favorite one to use. And I always mess around with these two things right here. And yeah, so I'm gonna kind of explain what these things is. So adaptive exposure is kind of just like to bring light to the image, to get just like brightness and stuff like that. So you see how that made that junk look, that junk's not good. So here you just want to leave it a little bit. You don't want too much on it, so you just want to lower this, because then it could mess up your image right there. So you just lower that a little bit, and here you can up your regions just a tad bit, because you don't want that too dark and you don't want it too light. So here, then contrast, I always up my contrast just a tad bit, you know, because I want it to be balanced. I don't want to be too light, but I don't want to be too dark. I just want it just right, and I know that's what y'all want. So brightness, I leave that alone. I don't touch it. Protective highlights and shadows, I do not touch neither of those. So here is the good part on the details part. When you do this, you want to kind of see what you want. So strength, you see how you up that and how that came out. You don't want that. So here, this is what I do. I particularly bring the strength down, not too much. I bring it around 83, in particular 83 or 90. It depends on what I'm feeling that day. And then right here, I go up to 1.73. And see how smooth that comes out. So everything comes out smooth and it comes out clean. So that's what I like. Now threshold, I upped it just a tad bit, just a little bit, so it can kind of smooth everything out, so it won't look too much pixelated and won't look, you know, too choppy, stuff like that. So yeah, man, this is what I use. And radius, you want to leave that alone. And sharpen, you don't want that. So you don't want that at all, so you can leave that alone. So these are really the only two things that you need to like mess around. The two columns is adaptive exposure and details. And once you do that, hit apply and then hit OK, and then you should be straight. You should be totally cool. And then you can, you know, add some effects to it. So if you want, I'm gonna put a background on this so y'all can see. If y'all want to just add some curves, you know, add some curves to it. If you want, you can add curves. You can do what y'all want. But this is what I'm telling you. This is what designers use nowadays. I'm telling you, like, this is what designers use to make the image look better. If they're not using camera, they're using this, really. So if you want to, you know, make the image look better. So I'm going in, I'm going to add like different type of thing, vibrances, you know, adding stuff, you know. Here, if I wanted to, I can just add like, you know, like a little inner glow, or I can just add, you know, some different stuff, bro. I can add a whole bunch of things. Like here, I'm gonna just add an inner glow. We're gonna add an inner glow, and we're gonna lower the opacity just a little bit. So here, what I can do is, you know, make cutouts look better. Let's do that instead of, you know, using Topaz. We can make cutouts look better, you know. So here you see how I'm making this image look. It looks so smooth and ready to use and stuff like that. Here, you know, I can add. So look, the video, if y'all wonder how am I doing all this other stuff about, like, you know, if y'all haven't go see my CC, my color correction video, make sure y'all go check that out first, so y'all can learn how to make, you know, your own color corrections. Also, you can also do it for your own players too. So like for a particular image, if you want to, you know, if you want to say, like I told you in the color correction video, if you want to go to curve, right? Say you want to go to curve and you get your eraser brush, you know, and you want to use your eraser, right? You can move the curve in particular areas and they won't be there no more. So me, I want to keep it there, and maybe around the chest area I want to, you know, get rid of some, you know, so it can be kind of balanced, if you get what I'm saying. So here, that's what I did. Other than that, we're gonna add some more stuff to this. Let's see. We can add a tad bit of exposure. We don't want too much of that. But yeah, you see how the player is come out, and then for me, this is what I always do to make sure like everything looks good. I add like a little white brush on top of it, just to show y'all that how like the Topaz lab settings does a whole lot, and it makes a huge change to the thumbnail, definitely to the player. So, you know, if you do use this and you do use like a dark Topaz labs, make sure you have a very light CC or something light, so your thumbnail won't be too dark, your player won't be too dark. So, you know, just something like that. And if you do, you don't necessarily have to use a CC. You can use like you know, camera, like I told you guys. So yeah, if y'all haven't go watch my other videos, y'all go peep them out. And yeah, man, this is how you use Topaz labs, and you know, just add some, you know, some to your cutouts, man. So yeah, man, shout out to Luck DF for, you know, letting me use his player cutout and stuff like that. So yeah, man, make sure if you new, y'all drop a sub and y'all drop a like. And this being your boy sneakergodbuisness, man, and I'm out, man. Peace.